What's up, guys? Welcome back to Rosie TV. This is Safe here, and today I want to talk about something a little bit different. Instead of previewing or reviewing a match or just talking about the Champions League or any things in that kind of category, today I want to talk about some transfer speculation. So Neymar has come out and said that he's unhappy at PSG, and he's kind of had a lot of problems there ever since he moved there. So I just kind of want to talk about all of that. Now, obviously, this kind of first started with his problems with Edinson Cavani. It was kind of problems over taking penalties, and you could constantly see them argue over who's going to take the penalty. And when you look at that, that's just kind of like some elementary school type stuff. At the end of the day, these are two grown men, two world-class footballers arguing over who should take a penalty. So you kind of have to question like what's going on in the locker room. I also have to blame Unai Emery here, because at one point, the manager has to step in and say, hey, Neymar gets penalty duties, or hey, Cavani's our striker, he's going to get penalty duties. So it just kind of shows how selfish both players are, to not really think about the team. Instead of thinking about, hey, let's just win the game, they're thinking about their own personal statistics. And also Neymar has come out and said that his last 5 months at PSG have felt like 5 years. I don't know how accurate that statement is, but if it is true, that's not something you want to hear from the talisman of the club. He went to PSG so he could be the alpha male in his respective club. Back at Barcelona, it was Messi's club, and no matter what you do, it's always going to be Messi's club unless Messi leaves, and that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. So going to PSG and then saying stuff like that, that's definitely not going to win you any fans. Also, he's come out and said that he wants £1 million a week, or 1 million euros a week, to stay at PSG over the summer. And that's just, honestly, for me, that takes the cake as the most ridiculous statement, because you look at what Messi's making and what Cristiano Ronaldo are making. Messi is currently making $500K a week, and Ronaldo's making $365K a week. So what Neymar is asking for is he wants double what Messi makes. And Messi is the best player in the world. So if Neymar wants double that, then he better be giving double the stats that Messi puts up. And I do not see that happening. I'm sorry. So what do you guys think PSG should do in this situation? Should they just pay him the money? Because when you look at it in one way, Neymar's kind of irreplaceable. There's not many players in the world like him. There's not many players better than him. So are they gonna, if they don't pay the money, are they gonna have to find a replacement like Messi or like Ronaldo? And I don't see that happening. So if Ronaldo does leave Real Madrid, I don't see him going to PSG. He might just go back to England, or he might go to the MLS. Messi's definitely not leaving Barcelona to go to PSG. So do they just pay him the money? On the other hand, though, that can create so many more problems in the locker room. If you already have problems in the locker room, paying Neymar basically like almost triple or more than triple of what everyone else is making, that could be extremely frustrating as a player, because you look at guys like Verratti, guys like Edinson Cavani, Thiago Silva. You're telling me that Neymar is 3 times better than them? I'm sorry, like that for me is just ridiculous. And at the end of the day, they don't need a player like Neymar. There's been teams that have been successful without that huge name. You look at teams like Juventus, you look at teams like Atletico Madrid. Sure, they haven't won the Champions League, but they're always constantly in the conversation. And PSG also, the coaching hasn't been great. Unai Emery is a coach that I really rate, but he hasn't done the best at PSG. So maybe if they replace him with a better coach, and they still have guys like Kylian Mbappe, they still have Edinson Cavani, they still have the funds to get any player they want, I think it might be the best decision to move on from Neymar and just move on from this headache. But what does this mean for Neymar? What team can afford him? What team would it make sense for him to go to? It has to be a good fit. There's been a lot of talk that it might be a Real Madrid. That, for me, doesn't make the most sense. It's kind of counterintuitive. If he left Barcelona to be the alpha male at PSG, if he came to Real Madrid, he wouldn't be the alpha male at Real Madrid. There's still Cristiano Ronaldo there. So the only way I see that happening is if Real Madrid let go of Ronaldo in the summer and they bring in Neymar. I could possibly see that happening, but they've been more linked with Eden Hazard. You look at England, maybe a Manchester City. I think Neymar could be a good fit under Guardiola. He could get the best out of him. But at the same time, again, he's definitely not going to get paid £1 million a week or €1 million a week. So for me, I think the only place that makes sense is Real Madrid, but that just depends on one big condition, and that's if Real Madrid decide to keep Ronaldo or not. If not, I think Neymar needs to start acting his age and start putting the team on his back. Yes, he's a fantastic player, but you also have to act it in the locker room. You have to be a locker room leader. So tell me what you guys think of the whole Neymar transfer saga. Tell me in the comment section below. Please like, share, and subscribe, and look for more football videos in the future. Now I'm trying to go for that 2 videos a week. So hopefully I can stay consistent on that path. I'm Safe from Rosie TV, and thank you for watching.